booked for us tonight. Now you can see both of them. Well, how was your beautiful night of rest in the tent?
That's pretty good, actually. I mean, as I was not tired, then I felt the ground more, but before that, it was pretty good. And, you know, the temperatures aren't too bad, thankfully. Even though I have a lot of my clothes on, but, you know, if it was a little colder, 30s or wind, and it was super windy last night.
Yeah, it was super windy.
But the tent worked fine, so.
So this morning we were hiking on the road and decided to catch a bus so we could head on further up into Denali, and we are on a bus right now, seeing the sights and the views.
I think it goes back to Wonder Lake. It's 6 hours from the front to the Wonder Lake, but this one stops at the visitor center a little earlier, I think. But now they basically come westbound into the park like every half an hour.
And when you're hiking on the road, you can jump on a bus that's going by and you can take it in either direction.
Yeah, pretty nice. If you have a ticket, then that ticket's good for your entire time out here, so for the bus. So you can camp and hike and just jump on buses as long as you have that ticket.
So we entered a closed area here where we are permitted to hike and to ride bike on the road, but we're not permitted in Sable Pass to go off-road here. It's a half a mile on either side. There was periodic times of folks coming in and hunting wolf in McKinley Park.
After a couple days of roughing it and sleeping in a tent and eating nuts and crackers and a block of cheese, which worked out really good, and an apple, we decided to do a recap for you on what we really loved about Denali. Heading into Denali was a fantastic idea. Considering we weren't able to do the pack rafting, we still wanted to do the hiking and the camping. And
this turned out really well. We purchased a tent on Amazon that worked fine. It was super windy last night, but the tent was fine. Sleeping bags turned out okay. Weather was good.
And we shipped those to a location, and then we packed them along and we carried them with us here, and then of course into Denali. We ended up taking a bus from the visitor center, right?
Visitor center to the Igloo campground, Igloo Creek campground, that is.
And then once we were at Igloo Creek campground, we actually did some hiking, and we ended up seeing 2 bears.
2 big bears, yeah. This morning we decided, we had been to Denali before, but we got off the bus early and did some hiking. So we thought this time we're going to go in and take the bus to the end, which is the visitor center, and then kick back out. So we did that.
Our tour guide was fantastic. We totally lucked out on it. The driver we had on the way in, he didn't talk very much. This guy was so knowledgeable. He's been driving the bus for 38 years, and he was a plethora of information.
We ended up seeing 6 grizzly bear, a lot of caribou. What else did we see?
The native bird. I can't remember the name of that.
Pheasant.
It was not a pheasant. If this had been a first time for anybody, absolutely. This is a great tour for you to see what the Alaska wilderness looks like. And your likelihood of seeing animal life on the bus up to the end is very high. So I would totally recommend that for anybody coming here.
One thing that I would possibly do the next time would be to take the mountain bikes, put them on the front of the bus, and then go all the way in and then mountain bike back out. There was a couple that had done that when we were there, and the bus driver had done that many times and suggested that.
Yeah, you can take it all the way to the end, and then all you have to do is ride, all the way down and back out. And the great thing about being in Alaska in the summertime, you don't have to worry about it getting dark. So there's no issue with that. So you have, all day and all night, quote, which is day, to do your bike ride. So that is a big plus.
And to explain more, on the road through Denali, it's only buses. So only buses from the national park that go on this road. No car traffic.
To turn right in half a mile.
And the best tip would be, if you are considering doing a bike, is actually to take the last bus all the way to the end. Then you won't have to deal with any buses coming back at you or on your way out, because all buses are stopped at a certain point too. So our bus driver told us that tip to do. We did not get to see Denali when we were on the bus driving, but we were fortunate, and Mother Nature allowed us to see it the last time we were up here with our youngest son, actually. So we have seen Denali in its fullest,
the mountain itself,
grandeur, the actual mountain, which is Mount McKinley, named at one point, and now back to Denali, I believe.
Correctly, yes.
Yeah.
So now we are on our way to our lodging for tonight. It'll be nice to not be sleeping on rocks and dirt. So softer bed.
We can take a full-on shower, right?
Yeah, that'll be nice.
So, looking forward to getting to our hotel hostel. What is it? I never have any idea.
It's called a bed and breakfast. I'm not sure. I think it's a shared house, but who knows? We'll see.
Bob is the one that always does all the large part of our trips. He gets us there, gets us set up in places to stay, and then I'm the one that works on all the details once we're there in a location. So half the time I have no idea where it is we're going, where we're staying, what we're doing.
Yeah, and it was limited lodging up here, availability. So this place is actually $111. I don't think the quality is all that good. We'll see, but there was just limited availability.
Uh-oh. This is the place that Bob booked for us tonight. Runaway house.
And barn. No.
B&B.
B&B, bread and breakfast. So that'd be fine. We'll see.
Ha.
So here we are.
Bob said, better make sure that this is the place that we're staying at.
Looks like a... Do you have still going? Looks like just a house that you share. Interesting.
Yeah. Do we know which room is ours?
Something here, so.
Guest fridge.
No, I don't really know where to check in. I think we have. Double room and shared bathroom. So we're not sure. There's really nobody here to check us in. But there is a number I suppose we can call. But if I can see a picture of our room, then maybe I can figure out which one it is. So, double room with shared bathroom. So, is it that one? Guess this is what the place looks like. So it's this room here. Oops. That room. Did you see that room?
Not with that bedspread.
Unless that's this room, but could be somebody's. Not that one.
Those are two singles. And
Oh, it could be this one. Yeah, it's
this room?
This one, right? because it kind of looks, windows there.
Bed's not in the right position on the picture,
No.
but oh well.
It makes sense. The keys here.
This'll work.
Suppose we could call them. So this place tonight that we're staying is a little bit different, but we've stayed at different places all over the world that had different variations of it. This one apparently is just somebody's house, so this is like, you know, Joey, we got somebody staying in your room tonight, so hopefully you can stay at Kevin's house so they can sleep in your bed. This will work out good. We just need a place to stay. Tomorrow we'll head to Anchorage, which is about 4 hours from here. Take our time, maybe do some hikes along the way, and enjoy the day. The bed was soft, the shower was awesome, and nice people when we talked to them, so it'll work out great.